Hello everyone, I am Riddhi Jaju, an assistant professor in Biani Girls College. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on the topic decision making. Decision making, which is one of the basic principle of organization, and it is considered as the heart of management. So let us understand what does the word decision means. Decision, which is closely related to the policy making, but there is a quite difference between decision making and policy making. One thing I want to tell you that decision is nothing but choosing the best option or the best alternative from various actions or various courses of options. So the term implies choosing or the choice of the best alternative or option. For example, in daily routine you have to make a lot of decisions. So the decision should be appropriate and it should be quick. The second thing is that what is policy making or what is the difference between policy making and decision making. Policy is an extensive phenomena, and as Terry says that policy covers various aspects while decision comes under policy making. Decision is the part of policy making. It is not we can say that it is not a wide concept, it is a part of decision making. It's a part of policy making, while policy is a wide concept. It covers all the decisions. Now, who were the advocates of decision making? The important advocates of decision making were Herbert Simon, Chester Bernard and Terry. Simon, who has given a model, an administrative man model or bounded rationality model on decision making, and Bernard also gave the concept of zone of acceptance or the zone of indifference. Bernard gave the concept of zone of indifference and Simon gave the concept of zone of acceptance regard to the decision making. What Simon says that the optimum rational choice between alternative courses of action is the decision making, which I have said before that choosing the best alternative from various alternatives or various courses of action. Now let us understand that Terry has explained some of the stages of decision making. The first is considering what the problem or what is the problem or what the problem is. We have to determine before making a decision that what's the problem before us. The second important thing is that we have to get quite information regarding the problem. What is the information, what's the background, how the problem occurred. These are some of the facts which can help to make the correct decision. The third is best course of action. If we want to apply any action, we have to find the best way to put it into the effect. The third stage is best course of action. Then the fourth comes investigation. If we are collecting any raw material or raw data, we have to investigate. For this purpose, the action goes and the investigation also comes in it. Then with it, we have to make some tentative decisions also, like some decisions which are the alternatives or which can become the alternatives of that part. Then the fifth one is evaluation. If we gave a lot of decisions, then we have to evaluate that which one will prove the best. So here we have to evaluate the results of that. Then final is we have to make the decision and put it into effect. That means that we have to make the correct decision or we have to choose the correct alternative here to make the decision, and then we apply it. We have to find that what will be its effect. Then further, the last step is follow up. That in the light of the results of that decision, we have to find out that what will be the implications or what will be the effects of that decision. So these are all the stages stated by Terry in regard to decision making. Now I come to the three activities which were stated by Simon, namely intelligence, design and choice. Simon says that the executives spend a large fraction of time in their day some work in the administration that comes under the intelligence activity. Then he says that they collect various informations which also requires a large fraction of time. That means they are designing some alternatives or possible alternative to make the decision. So this is all about the decision making process in an organization. It is the heart of the management theory and administration. I hope that you have understood the lecture. Thanks for listening. Thank you.